I never really made an intro for this channel. I mean, not that it matters, but you know, I just go by Theo, but Lantern is also okay. I've gone through a lot of names throughout the years, especially for content, but I think the play on words for jack-o'-lantern as TheO'Lantern is pretty funny. My brain cell worked overtime to come up with that one. So yeah, I love Nintendo things, I love anime, I love art. So I am fusing it all together for you. I'm not really that interesting, but I know how to yap and I hope you will be here for the ride. So I've been on YouTube now for 6 years. Woo! Well, 6 years on and off, that is. Never really been able to full commit to this hobby because of, well, life. I actually started with YouTube back in like 2013-ish. And did small animation meme type videos. But then 2017 also hit and I lost my inspiration because, well, again, life. But in 2020 I wanted to try again with storytime animation art things this time. I wasn't really comfortable with myself at this time, so this really only lasted till around September of 2020. I still had the urge to keep going, but I really was not in the right mindset. About a year-ish later, in November of 2021, I wanted to try again. This time I was committed to gaming content, specifically Nintendo content. I made a total of 8 videos in 2022, and at this point I start to enjoy making content. However, at the end of that year, I made up my mind that I wanted to move. Therefore, I really only committed to working. I still made a lot of art during this period, but I put content once again on the back burner. So the last video I made before moving was in February of 2023. I moved at the end of May. And after I moved, I was so ready to keep making content and possibly start streaming. Oh, how I dreamed! It never happened. Life, however, happened and it hit hard. The first apartment I moved into, shit. But that's a topic for another day. I tried during this period to record some stuff here and there, but living where I was really did not motivate me at all. I later moved again to a better place, another topic for another time. But at this point, life was really just lifing, to put it mildly. Is lifing a word? So I pretty much had my hands full and never managed to pick up content again. During the time between May 2023 till February of 2026, I had really no time for my hobbies. I just kinda drowned in life. In December of 2025, me and my now boyfriend decided to move again. At this point, I had moved so many times just to kind of start a bit new. Because life, a lot of this is because of life. The later half of January of 2026 happened and I was like, you know what? I wanna start doing the things I enjoy again. I wanted to play games I never finished, start drawing again, and last but not least, I want to commit more to content. And January 25th of 2026, I started posting again. At this point, I was committed to post every week. This lasted up until March 7th-ish. Life kinda happened again. My mom was visiting the week after I posted the last video in March, and I finally got real life work. The biggest difference this time around though, compared to the other times, is that I never lost my motivation for neither art nor content creation. I just started to think about where I want to go forward with this hobby, and I have decided I want to take a few steps back, commit to yapping with art and gaming. That being said, I want to make some gaming-centered content like first impressions, the way I did with Pokopia, but commit more to the art storytelling aspect of things. As I have noticed, I am really bad at yapping while gaming. Pretty much what this means is that I will dip my fingers back into storytime-ish videos, put off time for small videos for shorts and other platforms. This, however, means that I will not make weekly videos anymore. Life has to come first, and I want to be able to have fun with content and take my time to be, well, proud of what I'm making. This is kind of just an explanation as I once again disappeared for a small amount of time, but this time I used my time to think about what I want to do and how to improve. I've had some interesting 6 years with this channel and I hope for 6 more interesting years to come. And thanks for all the support so far, and again, I'm sorry for changing content again, but hopefully it will still be of interest. Anyways, bye!